Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel AHL Creative World. In this video I'm sharing this beautiful decoupage table which I converted from my old table. This is just a white table which I had in my home from last 6 to 7 years. So I plan to convert into this beautiful design with a decoupage paper which I actually purchased from India from Etsy Bitsy. So this white table I got it from IKEA just for $20, and now it is turning into another beautiful piece. So before starting off painting, so we'll just dismantle everything into separate pieces, so that I'm working basically on the top portion of this round table first, and then we'll show you everything in detail, what all details I have used. So this is the decoupage sheet which I got it from India from Itsy Bitsy site, so you can very well purchase it online as well. So before preparing or attaching the decoupage paper, we always have to clean the surface what you're using it for, so that it will be easier. And these are some products which I'm using. So on this white table, though it is a white in as a base color, I'm applying gesso on top. So we'll just use paintbrush as well as a dabber to apply it. And these are the two different prints I got in the decoupage paper. So usually in Itsy Bitsy you'll always have the sales, and you can get it way less than what it is actually priced. So for this, like tearing the decoupage paper, it's not very difficult. You just can tear it with a hand. So when you're decoupaging something, it's always recommended to tear it with a hand, so that it looks so natural. It needs to be blended with the paint. So always make sure it's not kind of a straight cut unless it is so required for your particular craft or painting. So we'll first plan on what all we have to use for this. So I'm using this fan brush out of this brushes set, and also we'll check on where exactly we have to place our design, so that it will be easier. And also once you apply Modpodge, it is very difficult, and just you can forget that you cannot remove it, because Modpodge is it's like a super glue, and once it's all dried up you cannot take it out. And always use a dry brush to attach on top layer. So this pan brush actually helps a lot than any other brushes, so I would totally recommend to use a fan brush when you're working on a decoupage sheet, so that there is no air bubbles filled in between and it comes out very clean and neat. So this is how you have to apply using the Modpodge. And these are some chalk paints I'm using, some beautiful colors like blue, yellow, green shades, different shades of that. And also these are some palette knife and brushes, dabber, and a texture paste which I'm using. So I'll be leaving all the product links in the description. Once you attach the decoupage papers as per your choice, then you can start working on the painting. So let it dry for some time before you start painting with it, and like about 30 minutes should be good enough. And I started using this blue chalk paint. If you do not have any specific color as per your design, whatever the colors you have, you can very well add that and blend it. But just keep in mind, it should be more relevant to your design, and it should be matching with your design, either it is in contrast or blending with the same colors. So it's all up to your creativity, and very well you can just add multiple colors. So as I'm showing here, I have added blue as my first coat, and then I added some white as well. And then now I'm adding this one of the green shades. So as you can see, like some leaves and stems are there, right? So it's kind of giving the same leafy shade. I'm trying to use a similar color there, but I'm trying to blend different shades so that it gives a nice look overall once you get the product out. And also I'm using this is one of the yellow shades, and I'm using it on one of the corners, and also will be using red as well. So red, I do not have a chalk paint, so I try to use art slick paint. So you can very well use art slick paints as well. once you apply with the brush, always try to blend it with a dabber so that you won't be having those brush stroke. It gives a nice and clean look once you blend it everything. So as you can see, the flowers are in kind of reddish color, so I just added a drop of red color as well, but it is not so reddish. You can skip some colors. It's not that all the colors which are there in your decoupage sheet has to be added, but just make sure. It's kind of an experimenting. Painting is always about experimenting to get a beautiful outlook once you have that final product. Can see the painting is ready. It's pretty much done. Now the second part is like I tried to use the stencil as just painting was not looking so good, so as I thought I'll apply this brick design on top of it. I'm using the texture paste, using this palette knife. I started applying all over. So I applied on all the parts where you see the painting. Unfortunately, I couldn't cover much on this video how I applied the texture paste, but this texture paste, the reason I applied is to get that 3D effect. And if you do not have a texture paste, you can very well use directly the chalk paint, and without using the stencil, you can just apply with using a brush. I'll be sharing another video on how to use the texture paste and with the stencil so that you can check. And if you do not have a table like this and want to work on some other products, like this is one of the product which I have worked earlier. This is just a bottle which I had at home, and I repurposed it or upcycled this bottle into this nice decoupage work. This is my first decoupage work on this bottle, so the idea originally was from that bottle. So meanwhile this table was drying up, I was trying to finish off a few details on the product which was left over from a long time. So as once it's all got dried up, I applied Modpodge, but I actually figured out once after applying the Modpodge, I see the design. It's not really like, the brick design is not so matching. It's not giving a nice look. So I had to again put a kind of a round circle in between and create some shade of those brick designs using the blue, green and yellow shades. And also I'm using this metallic gold color to give a nice coat around this table. So this is when you just see the table on on the side, you can see those golden color. Let the paint dry. So remember we had few pieces of the bottom parts, so for that I'm using this metallic gold color, just a spray paint. So I sprayed on all the parts, like each and every part of the bottom stand, and let it dry again. So once our top portion as well as bottom both are dried up, we'll just assemble it together. So any of the DIYs like what you make at home, always use Mod Podge, and remember using a dry brush and let it dry at least for a day. And the next day you can very well use the varnish or glaze to give a nice shine. So our final table is ready, and you can very well use this masterpiece by adding it into your entryway, hallway, or living room, or a nice patio. It's all up to you how beautifully you want to make your home by adding rich colors and also this beautiful DIY. So I hope you like this video. If so, please do like, share, comment, and please do subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bell as well. I promise I'll be coming up with more such beautiful videos on my channel in future very soon. So please do follow me on Anu's Hobby Lobby, which is again a YouTube channel as well with name Anu's Hobby Lobby, where I leave my food cooking videos. And you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram on Anu's Hobby Lobby, where I leave the food as well as decor videos, along with the Facebook group Indian Kitchen and DIY Decor. So you're always welcome to join with us. So thank you very much for watching. Please do share, inspire others, as well as encourage me with your beautiful comments. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, and bye bye.